Hello, my book that I'm looking at is called Technicises for Band. And this is honestly a pretty cool book. It's got an exciting cover on the front. There's not a table of contents in the front or back, but it's pretty straightforward. Basically, what it does is it goes through each of the scales, major and minor. It goes through those scales and has different exercises for them, starting out with just like half notes and then quarter notes, and then it gets into arpeggios and adds in some funky rhythms. And then in the end of each scale, there's a chorale for the band to play. And I really like this book because, as you can see, each section has an A, B, C, and D part. And in each book, it has all four of these, so you could put, no matter what instrumentation you have, you could have all four parts covered, no matter how many people you have or what kinds of instruments you have in your band. You could have them play whatever, and you can have them switch around as well. So if they get bored of one, they can switch to another one. But I think a sample lesson would go something like this, where you'd either have your students pick a part or assign the parts based on their chair placing. So like the top chair would be D, the second chair would be C, and so forth. And you'd play through it, and maybe play through it a couple times, and then move on to the next section, the number 2 right there, and you'd play through that. And then number 3, you'd play through that. And then to end off the scale, you'd play through the chorale. And I could see you doing it in a couple different ways. Like I said, you could have you could assign them parts based on their proficiency, or you could have them pick a part and switch each number. They could switch parts. But yeah, I think this is a pretty cool book for warm-ups and for like techniques for middle school aged band or high school, depending on. It gets pretty difficult as you get later in the book.